Hi. So in this session, we'll see how we have automated the creation of 2D valve chamber. So we have created a Lisp file. Let me load that Lisp file. It's a chamber Lisp file. I'll give a command as chamber. Now here it is asking me all the dimensions of the chamber. So we already have created a PDF file wherein these dimensions are shown, like what is A, what is B, C, D, and also user can have this PDF file along with him or her where they are modeling this chamber. Let me go back to CAD. Now it is asking me for the length of the chamber. So let me give it as 8,000. What is the width of the chamber? 3,000. Height of the chamber, I'll give 8,000. What is the wall thickness? So if I go back to this and I want to see which wall thickness it is talking about, I can go back to my PDF file and I can see this is the D dimension wall thickness. So here we can correlate that D dimension over here. Let me give it as 500. Roof slab thickness is, say, I'll give 400. Then thickness of blinding concrete. Okay, fine. So what is this blinding concrete I'm talking about? So let me go back to my PDF and see, okay, what are the dimension F and what is the dimension G? These are the two blinding concrete dimensions F and G. Fair. So let me give that dimension as 100 over here, 100 over here. Then rebar cover on the outer face, I would give, say, 50. On the inner face, I would give 50. What is the spacing of rebar is 200. What is the diameter on outer face? 16 and 16. Now it's asking me to pick a point in plan view, and so let me just quickly click a point over here, and it will just draw this few views over here. Now it's asking me to have the roof openings. So how many roof openings do I have? So let me say I have two roof openings. Again, it will ask me whether it is rectangular or circular. So for the first time, the first opening would be my rectangular, because it's not case sensitive, so it doesn't matter whether I give capital R, small r over there. It's asking me the length of the opening, horizontal length and vertical length of the opening. Okay, let me go back to my PDF and see what it is asking. So this, right, this is the horizontal length and this is the vertical length of the opening, N and P dimensions. So N I would give, say, 500, and vertical would be 300. Then what is the location of my opening in X direction? I would give, uh, say it's 1200, and in Y direction it is, say, at 1500 location. So it has just modeled the opening over here. We'll just see it in detail once the program is complete. Do you want to show any this opening in the end view? So if I want to show that opening over here, I would say yes, I want to show that. So it is projected that opening over here and it is projected that opening over here. Now it is asking, do you want to show the reinforcement for this opening in end view? So I would say yes, I want to show the reinforcement. So it has shown added the reinforcement as well around this opening, and it has added the reinforcement around the opening in plan view as well. Right. So now again it is asking me whether what do you want to show the reinforcement of the opening in elevation. I don't want to show it for this opening in elevation, so I would say no. It is asking me for the second opening. So whether it is a rectangular or circular, so I would say this time it is a circular opening. It is asking me for the diameter of that opening. Let me give it 600. Then then the roof opening, the bottom left. Okay, so from bottom left in the x-axis, what is the location of opening? So let me give it as, say, 2500, and in y let me give it as 2200. So it has plotted the opening in the plan view. Now do you want to show this opening in end view? I would say no, I don't want to show it. I have shown one, that is enough. And do you want to show reinforcement of this opening in elevation? I would say yes, I want to show the reinforcement for this opening in elevation. So it has added the reinforcement over here. Does the chamber has partition? Yes, my chamber has a partition. What is the length of the partition? I would give it's 5 meters. What is the wall thickness? I would give, say, 500. Then what is where is the sump location? The sump location is, say, at 2 meters from inside of my wall. Say I give this. What is the length of sump? Is, say, 500, 500, and 500. Right. So that's how it has completed my chamber. It has added all the internal wall thickness in the partition, then the sump in the plan view. It has added the required reinforcement around and the both the openings. It has added the base slab reinforcements around the sump and all. Then it has added the vertical reinforcement, roof slab reinforcement, and in either of the views, and it has added the text as well. So now if I want to just move the text or do anything with the text, I can simply select the text and I can flip the location. So that is how I can just, if I want to just move the text anywhere, I can just do that. If I want to just flip the text inside of this, I can do that. Outside of this, I can do that. If you want to just locate the text a bit away or near to this, it can be done. So this is how it completes this much of uh, work once you give the command, and it must not have taken more than 5 to 10 minutes maximum.